And the federal Real ID deadline begins today, meaning you need to have a driver's license or state ID that has a little gold star in the upper right corner, verifying that you're a U.S. citizen or legal resident, or that ID cannot be used to board a plane or enter a federal building. Big Snow American Dream in East Rutherford is celebrating New Jersey residents who have somehow either been the early birds and gotten the worm and gotten their real ID or their real ID appointments at the MDC. The indoor ski resort is offering half off lift tickets for one day only to those who have a real ID in their possession or proof that they have a scheduled appointment at the MDC. A very cool reward for compliance amidst New Jersey's very low real ID numbers. New Jersey has the lowest compliance of any state in the country. We are joined now by Amiana Taransky. We've had on before. She's always fun to have on. Big Snow's resort marketing manager. Amiana, good to have you on.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
You
And
bet.
yeah.
Here's the funny thing. I live half the year in Florida, and Florida's always had real ID. They didn't have the option between non-real ID and real ID, which I don't know, makes sense to me. So it's just I find it ironic that having a driver's license from the Sunshine State would get me half off to go skiing with you.
Oh yeah. So even though New Jersey's numbers are surprisingly low, I know other states have had it. So you don't need a New Jersey real ID. It can be any real ID from any state. And kind of everything that's been going on in New Jersey right now between the sinkholes on 80 or travel nightmares at the airport, and now the added pressure of all of this real ID stuff in New Jersey, at least, we felt like everybody could use a little bit of a break.
It's
And with the
brilliant.
numbers so low, we wanted to do something small just to celebrate those who were actually able to make it happen. So we're offering, like you said, 50% off lift tickets at Big Snow for anybody who has a real ID holder or has an appointment.
That's so cool. So, I mean, you could go online right now. I think we mentioned yesterday and this morning that they're now offering, that being the state MDC, they're offering thousands of extra Real ID appointments every other Tuesday, starting May 20th. You could go online right now and make that appointment. So it's strictly for people who need a Real ID. They can go on the state MDC website. Go check it. You might have to go far. You might have to go to an MDC that's 30 miles away. It may not be the one down the block, but find that appointment, get it done. Because then once you get your real ID, by the way, everybody, you could renew it by mail. But the first time for real ID, you have to be in person. Make sure I'm sorry to take, I won't take your time
No,
away, I
you're
promise.
good.
You need to have your birth certificate and social security card and a couple of utility bills with you. Make sure. Don't just show up and say, I'm here, I want it. You got to have that with you. Amiana, can you walk us through what visitors can expect at Big Snow? Because it's such a cool place, and both in
Oh
terms
yeah.
of deal and the skiing experience.
Yeah, so I mean, what you can expect at Big Snow is winter every single day. It does not matter if it's 80 degrees outside, if it's raining, sunny, snowing. It's always the perfect conditions at Big Snow. We are always at 28 degrees. You are never going to get that icy snow like you might get at some other mountains. And now that the ski season is ending for almost every mountain on the East Coast, you can still come ride at Big Snow and you can learn for your first time, or if you have your own equipment, you can bring it. And, if you have your Real ID or Real ID appointment, we are giving you 50% off lift tickets for today only. And all you have to do is go to our website and we have a little chat center. You can message our chat center. They're going to verify that you have your either your Real ID or your appointment, and they will offer you this discount. And I think it's just a great way to kind of get rid of all these added stressors of life because just when you're on the snow, all of that just melts away. Skiing and
Oh,
snowboarding is something that you just have to be present for in the moment to do. And being able to do it year round is really just such a gift for most of us, at least me. I love to snowboard, so being able to do this whenever I want, even in the summer, is just such a beautiful thing. So we want to give back a little bit and just celebrate those who were able to make a real ID happen in the chaos of everything going on in New Jersey and the world, and just reward them with something little.
and because Amiana, the snow you produce there at Big Snow is always perfect. And because, as you mentioned, you keep it at a year-round 28 degrees, snow doesn't melt and refreeze. So you don't get that hard, rocky, flaky snow. It's
Oh
powder.
no.
It's perfect for skiing. I'm not a skier myself, but I know from friends who ski all the time, they've been to big snow and they talk about how flawless your snow is.
Oh yeah, it's always perfect conditions, and that's something we really prioritize at Big Snow is making sure the snow is always just right. So when if you're a beginner and it's your first time learning, you're not dealing with some of the problems that you might see on a regular mountain, such as ice or that hard pack or no snow at all, as we experience on the East Coast quite a bit lately. So being able to learn on just like perfect conditions, or if you're a regular rider, being able to really enjoy perfect snow whenever you want is really just an amazing thing. So we really prioritize keeping that snow perfect and keeping our guests happy.
So big snow, I was shocked to know this statistic. You are North America's only indoor ski resort. That's shocking to me. I would have thought that there would have been, dotting, especially New England, dotting the whole eastern seaboard, but you are it. How does this promotion fit into your broader mission to make skiing accessible and fun for everybody? Because once you get addicted to skiing, I know people who would kill in order to go skiing. They love it. They live for it.
Well, you kinda hit it on the head, we wanna make it accessible for everybody. Skiing and snowboarding is something that such a small percentage of the population actually have experienced, and a lot of it is just due to not living near a mountain, not being able to get into the sport, needing to get a lot of equipment just to begin the sport, and at Big Snow, we offer you everything from not only equipment, but jackets and pants and a helmet, so you can come in the summer in shorts and a t-shirt, and we can have you fully fitted from head to toe and on the snow ready to go and to learn how to ride. So Big Snow is really about making skiing and snowboarding just something that's accessible for all, something that's easy, easier fun. Snowboarding and skiing is usually seen as a hard fun, and while it's still not the easiest sport, we want to make it as easy as possible to get as many people on the snow to have that experience.
And if people want more information on your website, the website is a Big Snow American Dream.
Yeah, bigsnowamericandream.com, and if you are interested in receiving your, Real ID discount, you can just message us in our chat center right on our website, or you can email us at info@bigsnowad.com, and we will make sure to get you that 50% off discount.
We always love having you on, Amiana. Just and you come up with such. I mean, you are the perfect person for that position because you really come up with some really, really good, clever
Oh,
marketing ideas. And this is great. I hope you guys are packed
thank
today
you.
and come back. You know we love you, so come back anytime you'd like. All right, we'd love to have you on.
Thank you so much, I appreciate you having me again. I hope to
You
speak to you
bet.
soon.
Absolutely. Amiana Taransky, Big Snow's Resort Marketing Manager. Thanks for being with us and have a great day. Good luck today. Take
You
care.
too.